Today we will build a set of contribution measures in Power BI so you can see what share each category, branch, grade, and payment method contributes to your business. We will see how to visualize results in a table and sort them for analysis. By the end of this video you will know how to create clear contribution metrics. First, product category sales contribution. We want each product category's share of total sales. The measure uses the divide function. For the numerator we use the sum function on the total sales column, which returns sales for the current context, that is, the specific product category. For the denominator we use the calculate function to compute the grand total of total sales regardless of the current filter. Inside calculate we again use sum of the total sales column as the expression and then use the all function with the product category column as the filter argument to remove the category filter. The divide function requires an alternate result, so we set 0 to avoid errors when the denominator is 0. In plain terms the measure divides category sales by overall sales. To see it visually, add a table visual, drag product category and the product category sales contribution measure into the table, and you will see each category's contribution as a decimal. To view the largest contributors first, click the table's ellipsis, choose sort by and select product category sales contribution so the table orders descending by contribution. Next, branch cost contribution follows the same pattern but targets cost instead of sales. Create a measure using the divide function where the numerator is the sum function on the cost column. For the denominator nest a calculate function that sums the cost column for the entire dataset using all with the branch column to clear branch filters. Set the alternate result to 0. Add a table visual, drag branch and branch cost contribution, and you will see what share of total cost each branch consumes. Now build sales grade profit contribution. Our sales grade column contains categories like O, A and B that represent performance bands. We want to know how much profit each grade contributes to total profit. The measure again uses the divide function. The numerator is sum of the profit column for the current grade context. The denominator uses calculate with sum of profit but wrapped with all on sales grade so that the denominator is the total profit across all grades. Alternate result is 0. Place sales grade and this profit contribution measure into a table. You will see the % contribution of profit by grade, for example how much of profit is coming from grade O, grade A and grade B. This insight shows whether your most profitable sales are concentrated in the highest grade or spread across grades. For branch quantity contribution the logic remains the same, but the metric is quantity rather than monetary. The numerator is sum of the quantity column and the denominator is calculative sum of quantity with the all function applied to branch so you get grand total quantity. Alternate result is 0. Add a table with branch and branch quantity contribution to see each branch's share of units sold. When you want product name contribution by count of entries rather than value, use a count-based approach inside the divide function. The goal here is to show what proportion of total rows or entries each product name represents. For the numerator use count of product name or count rows applied to product name. For the denominator use calculate with the same count but wrapped with all on product name to get the total number of product rows in the dataset. Alternate result is 0. Add product name and product name contribution into a table. Format as % and sort descending to see which product names appear most frequently in your dataset. This is useful when you need to understand frequency or presence rather than sales value. Payment method contribution follows a count-based pattern as well. Create a measure using divide where the numerator is count of payment method entries and the denominator is calculate of the same count with all applied to the payment method column. Alternate result again is 0. Add payment method and payment method contribution to a matrix or table. You will see the % split across payment channels such as card, cash, wallet, or UPI, showing which methods dominate transaction counts. That completes the full set of contribution metrics. Leave a comment if you want a version of these measures tailored to a specific slicer, or if you want to convert these tables into pie charts or stacked bars for a dashboard. Remember to like and subscribe if this helped you understand contribution metrics in Power BI.